welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is going to be a divine masculine, divine feminine check-in, guys. I have been getting some downloads. Okay, I'm feeling like you guys are a lot of you, and this is only going to be for who these messages will resonate with. Your person, you and your person, maybe not communicating, but I'm feeling like the masculine energy, I was really getting pulled. They are trying to come back to their feminine energy, and they got some truth they want to express. So we're going to do a little check-in. All right, and see what messages do we have here, because the masculine, to all my feminines, my divine feminines, the masculine energy is trying to come back in. I feel like there's been a disconnect. I feel like the masculine is tired of wearing the mask, and I feel like they want to tell you the truth, okay? I just keep hearing the truth is. So let's see what we have. Spirit, give me the overall energy for the masculine. What energy is here for the masculine at this time in this connection? Give me the masculine energy here. What is the energy for the masculine at this time? I feel like you guys could be having a lot of dreams about your person at this time, or a lot of you guys are getting emotional just randomly and you don't know why. It's because they're pulling on your energy, okay? Wow, this says you want a person who comes into your life by accident but stays on purpose. Okay, so this is where the masculine is. They are in a place where they're not trying to forcefully bring about the connection. Okay, they're hoping that you will accidentally reach out to them, or they'll accidentally reconnect to you. They don't want to appear. Look at this. Okay, you see these? You guys are connected, okay? They're in your heart, you're on their mind, and that's why you guys feel this string, okay? It's still a connection there, and you guys feel this pull, and this says you will meet your soulmate when the time is right. So you guys are going to come back together when the time is right. But I feel like this person right now, the masculine, they're trying to figure out their purpose. You see the purpose is there in red, and you see his head is red. The masculine energy at this time is trying to pull themselves together, okay? They're trying to figure out their purpose before they come back to you. They're hoping that you can kind of, you know, cross their path or kind of come back to them on accident, meaning that it's not going to be anything that they do because they're not taking action, but you are on their mind heavy. And that's why you guys are feeling, my feminine, you guys are feeling very emotional. You could be having outbursts. You could feel yourself just going from one mood to another. You're going to feel like a lot of mood shifts, and it's because they're pulling on your energy. Okay, they feel you trying to pull away. They feel you trying to disconnect. They feel you going into your independence, stepping into your power. All right, this says the more love and care you give yourself, the more love you have to give to others. What did I just say? Okay, my feminines, you guys are in a space where you're finally standing up in your power, and you're putting your energy and your love into yourself. And the masculine energy over here, they can feel you pulling away. You see how he is still red and has all that color, and then I'm going to assume this is the feminine energy over here, and it's all just black. And this is because, look, you finally discovered that peace comes from within. You're no longer seeking that peace from without. And I'm loving the fact that it has the peace here with the black nails, because this is telling me you guys have went through a major transformation throughout your dark period. I'm getting like Queen of Wands energy. You guys have somehow cultivated your power through this disconnect between the feminine and the masculine. You guys are now learning to love yourself, and as a result, you're going to be more loving, more nurturing. You're stepping into your feminine energy, and you didn't even realize how the pain from this person pushed you into this and shifted you into this. Okay, look what's behind this. Okay, your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. So you guys are now discovering, you know, that peace comes from within. You're no longer seeking it from other people. You're no longer seeking it from the masculine. You're no longer seeking it from your person. You're now seeking that from within. You've done your shadow work. You're doing your shadow work. And that's why you can feel this purging of the energy, because, like I said, they're pulling on you energetically. The masculine needs you because you have got really, really strong, okay? You are pursuing your dreams. You're focused on your money, your careers, you know, what it is you guys want to do. I'm just seeing 444. You guys are really focused on your stability at this time. So let me see let's get some cards and see what's going on, because yeah, your person is just hoping, or the masculine is just hoping that you just kind of, you know, cross their path on accident, or they just bump into you, like you just randomly accidentally call them, or you just, you know, slip up and step off your throne and send a text. And when I say step off your throne, I'm not saying it in a prideful kind of manner, but I'm feeling like the masculine energy is in a space where they don't want to, you know, drop their pride to come towards you, because they know that they've messed up. So they're hoping that you accidentally just cross their path. You accidentally just run into them. You know, they're hoping to meet you face to face, but they hope that it's just like accident. And then, you know, you decide to stay. Like, give me messages, Spirit. Give me messages, Spirit. What's going on in this connection? Elevator. Wow. Okay, so let's stop there. Falling on the bottom of the deck, and then elevator. You see this? You see the contrast in the energies? You guys were falling. You know, this says drop into the deep end of your soul. I feel like, you know, when you guys went through that space where you were falling, you know, you were in love, you were head over heels, you were just taking a leap of faith. You guys were doing things that you really don't normally do. You were just kind of stepping out there. Somehow that fall kind of elevated you. It caused you to put that loving energy into yourselves. Okay, this says rise above. You know, you rose above that. And then this is also your person, because your person is needing to elevate. Okay, the masculine energy is in a space where they're wanting to elevate. They know that in order to come back, or in order for you guys to really come together, because you're now loving yourself, they're going to have to elevate. Okay, and this is why they're trying to figure out their purpose. They're trying to get themselves together. All right. What else is here? Look at divine, masculine, divine, feminine bridge. Yep. Okay, bridge and bathroom. For some of you guys, this says flush away all that no longer serves you. But for some of you guys, I feel like something could have happened in a bathroom. Like, I don't know if you guys, like, could have gotten sexual a lot in the bathroom. I'm just feeling like the bathroom is really important for some reason. And for others of you, I feel like at this time, with this flush away all that no longer serves you, I really feel like for the feminine energy at this time, not only are you guys going to be emotional, but I feel like you guys can, you know, have like, trying to say this to where it's not so freaking disgusting, but you can really feel like your stomach at this time. You know, maybe you're not able to hold down food. Some of you guys could be vomiting. A lot of you guys could be experiencing diarrhea. Like you're feeling all this energy, and it's because you've been storing that blockage that you had with the masculine in your sacral chakra, okay, and in your solar plexus chakra, but your sacral chakra especially. So, you know, that root's like your stomach. It's located above your pelvic area. So at this time, you're going to feel like your intestines really flushing you out. Some of you guys are drinking like teas and, you know, doing things to kind of flush your body out, because you kind of just feel the need to kind of purge, okay? We got the bridge here. This says stay strong and remain connected to what's important to you, okay? You can see like it's two figures there. So the bridge to this person in your connection, the masculine and the feminine energy right now, is them, you know, elevating, leveling up, rising to the occasion. Not even just leveling up like you're just above them, feminine, but I feel like they're needing to step into their power and approach you, come towards this connection. That's the bridge. And for a lot of them, they're going through their spiritual awakening. That's also going to be the bridge that is going to connect you guys back together. A lot of you guys are dealing with musicians. I just keep seeing music. And I'm also feeling like at this time, as a collective, I've been getting this in all of my readings, even in the daily I did. Music has been coming up because at this time, with all these planets that's retrograde, and we just had the moon, it's like all of these feelings are being surfaced by music. So you guys could be thinking about music. Some of you guys are going to be really reflecting on your connection and the energy at this time through music. I feel like music is just going to pull you guys emotionally, like in an abnormal way. Music is going to be helping you heal, and music is, wow, y'all, I cannot make this up. As I'm talking about music, do y'all see this? This is on two different cards. I told y'all music keeps coming out. Number 32 here, and that breaks down to a 5. The reason being is because music, For one, we don't understand how powerful music is. Music holds frequencies, okay? And those frequencies can either elevate you or bring you down. And music also has the ability to kind of put you in a place of going back to the energy that you were when you heard a song. Have you ever just had a particular song that you can listen to and it just takes you back to the time, the place, the element, the energy, you know, the emotion that you felt during that period? That's what you guys are going to be experiencing. That's why music keeps coming out. Music is certainly going to be one of the ways that your body is flushing out some of these things, because a lot of you guys are going to feel yourselves becoming emotional about different things. Like, you're just going to be getting that stimulation, you know, those vibrations through music. So pay attention to how you feel when you hear certain songs. Completion, yep. Okay, the masculine is in a space of completion. You guys both are. And perseverance here with, look, spirituality, okay? This elevator is not like leveling up financially. It's on a spiritual level, okay? This 77 is a master number. You guys are both in a period where you guys are both awakening on a spiritual level. And then look, physical activity behind that, 67. So this is going to get you guys moving. This is going to cause some things to shift. And then look, I love the fact that we're getting all these purple cards, because that's telling me spirit is working overtime. You see this completion and then compassion, number 99. That's for both of you guys. You guys are both wrapping up some cycles in your lives. You are at completion. Perseverance is here, okay? April was very, very significant, but this is also giving me heart chakra vibes, because your heart space is being open at this time. Most certainly. Wow, and rebirth. Okay, and I don't know why I put the other card back. Let me get one more, Spirit. Give me one more. The masculine, feminine energy. This rebirth, though, is deep. What else, Spirit? What else? I'm not taking all of those. Give me one more. Yep, intuition and spiritual career. So I feel like this spiritual career is for my feminine energies. You guys are awakening to a place where you guys are now loving yourselves, and it's like, as your vibration raise, as you love yourself, you're able to give that to others. So a lot of you guys are stepping into your spiritual powers, whether you guys are doing like readings, whether you guys are into Reiki, whether you guys are into, you know, healing. I feel like you guys are just stepping into your power, and it doesn't even have to be in this kind of form. Whatever gift you have, I feel like the feminine energies are finally stepping into those powers, owning those gifts. A lot of you guys are very, very intuitive, and this is also one of your gifts. 22 could be significant. This is another master number, but this is telling you that your intuition has been guiding you. Your intuition is guiding both of you guys. Okay, and look at this, music and intuition. They're both the orange, 32 and 22. Some of you guys, there was an age difference of about 10 years, maybe 9 years between you guys. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but this is just telling me that intuitively, when they listen to certain songs, for one, they're thinking about you heavy, okay? They are thinking about you very, very heavy. With this rebirth, I feel like number 16, you guys are both waiting. You guys are both going through this major shift, this major transformation, and it's heavy. It's very heavy. I feel like for my feminines, you guys are ahead in this rebirth. So you're at the phase where you're actually coming out of the other end of that cycle. Okay, stepping into your gifts. Look at this, domestic harmony. 46 breaks down to a 10. Okay, and blue is here for healing. Green, heart chakra. You're now experiencing more harmony in your lives. You're now walking or crossing this bridge that's going to lead you to the harmony. In my masculine energies, I'm feeling like they're watching you. And because they're seeing you love yourself, they're seeing you grow, they're seeing how you have expanded, they see where you came from and where you're going, it's like it's opening them up as well. It's really opening them up. It's leading them to this light for them to cross this bridge. A lot of you guys do not understand the major role that you're playing in your person's lives. A lot of you guys were the cause of the masculine awakening. And it's not an easy thing, okay? But that's why you're being, look at this, abundance, okay? You're going to be blessed. You're going to be rewarded, because Spirit knows that it was hard for both of you guys. A lot of you guys were in connections that you were not even supposed to have long-term, you know, relationships from. It was supposed to awaken you. It was supposed to start you on your journey. A lot of you guys were with people or connected to the masculine energy that were catalysts for you. to start your journey. You guys definitely may reconnect down the road, but it's only, you know, after you cross this bridge. And that's on both ends. And that's why, look, what's behind this? Number 55. We have adventure here. 5 is all about change. I feel like the masculines are definitely stepping outside of their heads, needing to get moving, you know, needing to make decisions and take action. And that's why, like I say, you guys, the feminine energy, it's like you're healing them. You know, you guys are always, you know, loving and nurturing and forgiving and compassionate and giving them chance after chance after chance. But the minute you finally close that door, y'all know how an elevator door opens when it gets to a floor and then it has to close. And if somebody come up fast enough, they can push the damn button and it'll open again and let them on. Y'all have finally stepped on the elevator and pushed closed doors and pushed your number, and now y'all are elevated. And you're at this bridge. You're crossing over. And honestly, the feminine energy is pulling back. And the masculine feels that. The masculine feels that shift. They feel it. They've been watching you. Let's see what we have coming in. Yep, I love this. Look at this. What's on the bottom of the deck. Queen of Cups. Okay, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. But this is telling me that you guys have finally, like, released. You finally threw up your hands. You're like, you know what? I'm backing off. I'm giving in. I'm giving in to the divine. I'm no longer forcing this. You know, I'm still here. I'm loving. I'm nurturing, caring. A lot of you guys, the masculine energy still knows that you love them. They know that they have a place in your heart. They know that they can come back. But at the same time, you guys have different boundaries. You're no longer pursuing it. You're no longer chasing it. And look at this, Ace of Cups. Guess what happens now? You have new things coming in, new love coming in, new opportunity coming in. You guys are no longer just sacrificing yourself and you're being rewarded. Remember, I said Spirit is rewarding you, Ace of Cups. Okay, this is new starts. Look at this. After what? The 10 of Swords. After an ending, after going through everything you guys have been through, this Ace of Cups is here as a reward. So a lot of you guys are getting into new things. You could be getting into new relationships. You could be getting new opportunities. Okay, you're having new plans for your future. You guys are finally optimistic. With this Two of Wands, some of you guys are standing in your power now. You know who you are. You know where you're going. You have a lot of direction. A lot of you guys are just simply waiting. And I'm also getting like the masculine. The masculine is watching. And like all they can see is like your back. All they can see is like your back. A lot of you guys have gave them so many chances. And I feel like with this Ten of Swords, you see the birds overhead. I feel like this is like how many freaking chances you've given this person. Or you've given them. Okay, and this is like you guys are being guided. And it's like all of those thoughts, this is the Swords, all of those thoughts are still lingering on your head, you know, in your mind. Look at this, the Four of Swords switched over. This is healing. She's in the fetal position and you can see her heart is on a string and she has it like in front of her. Okay, a lot of you guys have finally stepped into this place where you're now open to healing. Yep, didn't I tell y'all in the beginning of Queen of Wands? Some of you guys cut your hair. Some of you guys dyed your hair. Some of you guys started really stepping into your power, like your way of dressing changed. It's like everything changed. And I love how she has this fire in her hands because this is you guys like stepping into your power, finally taking your power back, taking your energy back. Okay, being a creator. A lot of you guys are celebrating. A lot of you guys have overcome a lot of things. Okay, health. The health card came up as I was shuffling. A lot of you guys went through a lot of things health-wise. And you don't even understand the connection that it was to the situation. Like your health, you could have just, you know, felt like, oh, I had a baby, this happened. Or, oh, I went through this and this happened. Oh, I'm this age. No, it was because it wasn't a healthy connection. It wasn't a healthy situation. Okay, but you pull back and now you're finally healing. You're finally stepping into that healing energy. And I love this. Look at this. 8 of Pentacles popped out. Okay, a lot of you guys have learned yourself. You've learned your You've learned like a side of your spiritual self. A lot of you guys are now creating. A lot of you guys are now standing in your power. A lot of you guys have been meditating and reading, lighting candles, doing candle work. A lot of you guys are finally like, you know what? I'm not worried because I know that spirit has my back. Look at this. King of Swords here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. A lot of you guys have gained a lot of wisdom, okay? And I feel like this is also representing the masculine energy. The King of Swords is a very masculine energy. And this is also like, you know, getting older. You can see he's always pictured on the decks with normally like gray hair. This speaks of wisdom, experience, okay? The masculine energy has made a decision. You can see he has two swords. One sword is down and one is kind of turned halfway. They have already made up in their mind, okay? The King of Swords is very methodical. He thinks a lot. He's in his head a lot. This is someone who's not too focused on love. He's more so about logic, what makes sense. The masculine energy, look at this. The lovers behind that, okay? They know that they love you. They've already decided that you are their person. They've already decided that you are the one. They know this in their heart. They can't deny this connection. They cannot deny this connection. The masculine has already decided. They're just waiting on the right way to approach you, the right time to approach you. I'm seeing the owl. Some of you guys, spirit told him it's the owl. Yep, look at this. What did I say? 5 and 5. 5 of Wands and 5 of Pentacles. Okay? A lot of them know that they have a lot of competition. They know that you have a lot of suitors. You have a lot of people that's interested in you. You have a lot of fire about you, okay? And a lot of them know that some of you guys are closed off. A lot of them know how they left you feeling hurt, feeling alone. Some of them left you in a bad place financially. Some of them could have left you having to deal with the burdens if you guys were living together, like the bills. Or you just felt like you couldn't depend on them financially. But they are conflicted. The masculine's conflicted because they want to come back, but they know that you got suitors. They know that it's competition. And they also know that they got to explain. Look at this, what popped over. Look at this, Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, okay? A new opportunity. They want a new opportunity. They want to make an offer to you. They want something solid, something stable. Okay, we have the Fool here with the Nine of Swords. Okay, this is them. This is some of you guys worried about the connection, worried about taking this leap of faith. It's like you've moved on. You turned your back on this. You started something new, but at the same time, you're still in your head about it. You're still thinking about them. I feel like you think about them when you hear certain songs. But with this Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, it's like you guys are finally stepping into a place where you're getting in touch with yourselves. A lot of you guys are like, you know what? I'll expect for this person to come back when pigs fly. You see it's a pig over here in the sky. Some of you guys are just like, you know, this person is immature. They don't know how to love. They don't know how to open their heart. A lot of you guys, it's like this person could have had you head over heels. Okay, I feel like you guys still have a lot of love for them. It's a lot of love there, especially with the Lovers popping back out. But you've made a decision. I feel like you guys chose you. The Lovers normally also indicates being torn between two things. Sometimes two people, two decisions. And look at this, y'all. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. You chose you. This is you putting the love and care into yourself, okay? This is you standing in your pure independent energy. This is you being enough financially, having enough financially, being able to take care of yourself, no longer depending on the masculine, no longer putting your energy into them, focusing on yourself, what you want to do, what you want out of life, okay? Why is the Eight of Pentacles here, Spirit? I'm feeling like the masculine, a lot of you guys were connected to your masculine that was older, or even if you were the older person, it was a big age difference. Yeah, look at this, Six of Cups and then the Knight of Wands. And I feel like age difference was a part of the reason as well, like with the in and out energy, because this Knight of Wands, yeah, and then look, the Seven of Swords behind that. This is someone who's very playerish. This is someone who's in and out. This is someone who doesn't want commitment. They don't want anything long term. This is someone who comes around to get the cookies, you know, when they're feeling hot and ready. Little Caesars, when they're feeling hot and ready, they come in and get the cookies, but then they run off on you. Ghosted energy. They only come back when they're getting something out of the equation. Five of Swords here, it leaves you feeling stuck in your head. You feel betrayed. You feel like you've been manipulated. You feel like you done got tricked out your cookies. And it's just a lot of confusion that energy brought. And the reason was because, you know, a lot of them, they had to grow up. They had to man up. They had to mature. Some of them were dealing with some issues, some things from their past. Maybe that's why they ghosted you. You know, the masculine is kind of wrapping up some cycles. A lot of them have issues when it comes to their father, or, you know, just feeling like the provider, feeling like the masculine, feeling that energy, because a lot of you guys are very, very strong. You know, you're divine feminines, but you're very, very strong as well. A lot of you guys have were more stuck in your masculine energy as a result of this connection. I feel like you guys have finally, you know, stepped into your feminine energy. But truth be told, it's like they know that you're their person, okay? Look at this King of Swords with this Ace of Cups. He knows that, like, you have his heart, okay? Like, she literally has the heart in the bowl right there. He knows this, and he's already decided this, okay? Some of you guys are Aquarius, okay? With the star being here, doesn't necessarily have to be. With the Ace of Swords, this is the truth. Okay, some of you guys could be Leos. Maybe you have Leo and Aquarius in your chart. Maybe your person is a Leo. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but it's like they want to bring in truth. They want to heal this connection. The truth of the matter is you are their person. This represents somebody wishing, somebody praying, somebody being hopeful. Okay, so it's like they're still wishing for you. They're still hopeful. They're still connected to you. They haven't disconnected, even though they said that. They haven't. And this is why intuition is here, because intuitively you know that. Intuitively you feel it. Okay, so this is what I have right now. I feel like the masculine is still, you know, going through this phase of, you know, trying to figure out like what they really want, you know, not really just acting on their lustful and their physical desires. They're now stepping into their power. Okay, Magician here with the Six of Wands. They're ready to move forward. They're taking leadership of their lives, and they're manifesting. They're actually trying to manifest you guys back, but they know, look at this. Yes, Queen of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. They know that you've stepped into your power, and they know that they're going to have to put in a lot of work to come back to you. They have recognized this, but at the end of the day, they're still going to come in. They're going to come back. Like I said, this bridge here, they haven't gotten to the elevator, okay? Y'all got on the elevator and you left their ass, okay? So they're still at the bottom floor. They're still waiting to come up. But once they do, you guys are going to be able to move forward. And for some of you guys, there is no moving forward. This was just a catalyst for you, okay? But you'll know where you fall on that spectrum. But until next time, my beauties, this is what I have for you. All right, bye, guys.